Okay. Awesome. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another playthrough of The Sinking City. Last thing we did is that we went into the church. We're actually in a church now called the Church of Redemption. And these people seem to be related to what happened to Brutus, who's some guy who's part of this smuggling ring who smuggles people out the city. He's in charge of that ring. And this Church of Redemption tried to kill him. And it seems to be because they want to work with Brutus's son, Graham, in order to control something. So we came here to do an investigation, and we found some of the followers in like some underwater cave. Had a weird boss fight, or I guess you call it a boss fight, with like this giant tentacle monster and a bunch of these guys trying to kill us. Defeated that, and ascertained some stuff. So we're gonna help Brutus because it has been determined that Graham is being manipulated by the cult. I don't think he's one who's going to just walk away from it. I think he is fully aware of what the cult is, and that he's in a place after the war and his injury, he's in a place where he is particularly vulnerable and so more susceptible to fall to the cult's nonsense. And I think he's more susceptible than Brutus. So we're going to try and help Brutus stay with the family and survive so that we can potentially stop whatever control this cult is trying to achieve in the city. So that being said, we do have a dialogue point over this thing. I think what it is, we probably have to go talk to Brutus next and tell him that Graham is the one that's trying to kill him. But before we do that, per the map, there is still more clues in this building. So I'm going to see if I can try and find them. Because if you get all the clues, you get knowledge points. And plus it would give us just more information about the world, period, which I find important. And I'm guessing I might have to dive again, so let's go ahead and dive again. Oh, I can't. Indeed. Well, that's confusing. So I guess I was right, that there's evidence. Oh, there it is. Priest's diary was right there. I burned the seductive witch, my daughter, my cursed seed, but she came back. How long will the Almighty test my faith? She is here, laughing at my weakness. Her body is not hers anymore. It is the filthy goat's womb, the breeder of the devil's spawn. She is mine, my blood, my treasure. Now neither the devil nor filthy men may touch her, for I have smitten her sinful flesh, mixed her beauty with dust. How could it be? How? She came back, born by the sinful hole her body turned to. She whispers to me, promising we'll be together, always. They hanged me, their father, but not for long. That night I was born again by my dear daughter. What? And that was it. The heck does that mean? And I'm kind of Roy to theorize what it could mean. Because again, I do get like death sex cult vibes from this entire cult. You know what? I'm not going to try and theorize. We're just gonna go talk to Brutus next. Tell him his son trying to murder him. So we found the culprits. I think we've killed a decent amount of the culprits because when we were attacked by that giant tentacle creature down in that cave. There were a bunch of people of the church down there too that we killed. So where was Brutus? That's the crematorium. Where does Brutus live? He lived... Shoot. Crap. I can't remember. That's the church. Favor for a bartender. Bartender's instructions. Okay. Let's look in the case book. Okay. So an alley on Windmill. But when we went there, I think we were taken somewhere. Okay. This. Brutus's Hideout. Western Salvation Harbor. On Calmshore Street between 7... Okay, so it's this. Between 7 Oaks. That's 7 Oaks and Skipper Road. So it's that. Okay. Yes, Smuggler's Hideout. Okay, so I need to go there. Okay. I'm going to be a wee bit of a tough conversation telling you your son is the one responsible for trying to kill you. And it's the same one he was positive would never do something like that. But, nope. Definitely tried. Definitely gave you up to be not just burned alive, but cremated alive. Which, to me, sounds a wee bit worse. Alright. I probably should, craft some stuff. That fight. Ooh. Ah. Max quantity. Understood. I got 1 knowledge point. Higher proficiency with battle rifle. I don't even have a rifle. Reload your bubba faster. Carry 1 more. Let's do that. That could be helpful. Okay. All right. Okay, Senor Brutus, I have some information for you. I found the culprit.
I know who's behind the attempt on your life, Mr. Carpenter.
And? Don't make me wait, kid.
You know...
First, I want to know what your plans are for when you resume as head of the family.
Everything will go back to how it was before. Tradition exists for a reason, kid. Besides, it's none of your damn business.
So I'm not going to do Graham should take over, time to end this. I'm just going to be like, it was Graham.
It was your son, Graham. He got mixed up with some kind of cult. They helped him to create your doubles.
My son? Mm-hmm. You'd better be sure about this.
I am. He paid for your cremation. I found this letter in the cultist's lair. There's no doubt it was him.
Graham was in cahoots with these wackos?
Okay.
That's hard to take in. I mean, we've had our differences, but this...
I'm sorry, Mr. Carpenter. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but there's still the matter of smuggling my client out of Oakmont.
Yeah, right. Okay, kid. You've done well. I'll keep my end of the bargain. Your man will leave the Borg tomorrow night. Tell him to be ready.
Hey.
Thank you.
Alright. To Brutus punish the upstart. Yeah, that is... Yeah, he said them wacko. So yeah, it definitely gives the vibe of he will want nothing to do with those people. It's gotten darker in here. I made the necessary arrangements for Fred's escape. Now it's time to get my answers to my questions. The last time we met, Fred was in the basement of the fish market. Watch him be dead. It got significantly darker in this building, and I do not like that. That makes me uncomfortable. Please don't not attack me. I have a gun up and ready just in case. It got significantly darker. What, try and impair my vision? Alright. Nothing happened. Okay. Let's go talk to Fred. Yeah, I think we made the right choice, or I made the right choice in going with Brutus, because yeah, I think unfortunately Graham is he's obviously too deep in it if he's willing to cremate his own father alive in the name of this cult. Like, that's crazy. Alright. Are they gonna let me in? Alright. This place looks oddly empty. Now, Fred was near the basement. He was not in the basement, but Fred Bokora. Hey.
It's done, Fred. The Carpenters will be getting in touch soon. Now, do you have something for me?
Perfect. All right, listen up. I've arranged a meeting with a certain high-ranking member of the EOD. His name is Evernote Blackwood.
Evernote Blackwood. We've met a Blackwood. Okay.
Haven't had the pleasure. Anything I should know about him?
Evernote is a preacher at the fish market.
Oh, so it's that
A
guy.
high-ranking priest within the order. Very knowledgeable and very dangerous if you cross him.
And crazy.
So I recommend that you don't cross him. Follow me so far?
Sure.
Gotcha. Keep talking.
If the order knows something, it's a good bet that Evernote does too. If they have your professor, he knows where she's being kept. I'll give you the address to the meeting place. He'll be expecting me, not you. So keep your wits about you.
All right. Thanks, Fred. Good luck and safe travels.
Thanks. I'll need it.
This is not the setup I was hoping for. Like, why would I... Okay. See, this doesn't make any sense. This is like a terrible plan. Why would I, in an effort to find Professor Doe, think it's okay to talk to the people responsible for her kidnapping? I'm just gonna waltz in there, talk to one of the hires, and be like, hey, you know that person you guys helped kidnap? Where is she? Can you tell me where she is? That doesn't make sense. This was wildly unhelpful. I thought he just knew where she was. That would be way better. Not, oh yeah, you gotta talk to this higher up person. Guess what? We tried that already. We were almost murdered. This is such a terrible setup. This is... So he said, don't cross him. Well, the guy seemed like a freaking whack job, so I'm not sure what that means. Okay, whatever. All right, new case. Fred has managed to set up a meeting for me with Evernote Blackwood. I need to keep in mind that Evernote will be expecting Fred instead of me. The meeting is to take place in Central Reed Heights in a flooded office on Sam Reed Street between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. So Central Reed Heights, between Sam Reed Here we go. So it said between Sam Reed, on Sam Reed, between Innsmouth and Oak Street. So like here. Okay. Well, I think because we
Help me out.
done a lot of like side cases, we can try maybe doing some of the done a lot of main cases. We can try doing some of the side cases. Let's see. Manor crime scene. Let me see, what's this? I met a policeman, Officer Sam Shaw, at the Seven Oaks bar. He's trying to catch a killer. That doesn't sound that interesting. That's that one. I don't really care about these. Field research. Dr. Graham from the Oakmont City Hospital is interested in wild bees. He believes that by studying these creatures, their origin, and their habits, we'll be able to reduce the number of citizens they injure or kill. He can't leave his patients though, so I agreed to assist him with the field research for a price. So first he wants me to visit a shop in Central Salvation Harbor on Windheim Street, south of Polaris Road. Even before the flood, the man that owned it was haunted by monsters in his dreams. He may know something useful about these creatures. Okay, so let's see. Central Salvation Harbor on Windheim, south of Polaris. All right, on Windheim. And it says south of Polaris. So this is Polaris Road. It says on Windheim Street, but it's south of Polaris. That's odd. Is there... yeah, Windheim doesn't... oh, wait, no. Okay, this is Windheim. So, is this already marked? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So... oh, I got it marked on my map. Cool. Going that way. Do some side case stuff, if it doesn't take too long. Alright. So, go here. Who knows? Maybe this would give us... of course, these are side cases, but maybe it will give us some good materials for the main story. So this is supposed to be the residence of... wait, no. This is... what is this supposed to be again? A shop. Should be around here. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Former patient shop.
Seems after visiting Dr. Grant, the shop owner preferred to self-medicate.
Big boy. The freak is that? You know what? Don't worry about it. It's dead now. Oh. No. Something's wrong. Otiska. Okay, he's normal again. Is it because of the blood on the bed? He was freaking out. The music's really loud.
Those bloodstains would definitely attract wild beasts.
Yes. Shop owner's notes. The dreams returned again, even stronger than before. I feel those things touching me, crawling, leaning towards my warmth. The doctor is a Dane obsessed with his theories, but who can help me? I'm losing my mind. Today I woke up and one of the creatures was under my bed. I smashed it on the floor and stomped until it stopped moving. But it was no more a dream. It is real. Neither coffee nor cocainum worked to stay awake. Kay helped me. Twice I've almost fallen asleep, and they appeared again. Oh, hello. Alright, already going down to the basement. Oh no!
I don't think he's going to tell me much about those monsters.
Okay. So he hung himself. Where's Captain Pazza? Where's that music box coming from? It's pretty, but like... Suicide note. Can't bear to stay awake any longer. Can't let them take me there. Every time I see them in a dream, they appear near me. Touch me with their cold hands. Sting me with those tails. There was only one way to end the suffering. Okay, forgive me. Don't run. Where are you running? You jerk. Oh, I got a rifle all of a sudden. Whoop whoop. You ugly little. Why are you running? It's not as fast as those other ones. Thought there was 3 of you bastards. Those are legs. A lot of legs. More. Alright. Yeah, this is probably way more in here than I'm realizing. Alright, so we got a suicide note. Look at his body. Hospital response. The disturbing dreams you complain about may be the result of the Helminth infestation. Your description of the creature you see and feel while sleeping is reminiscent of some parasitic forms of life. I recommend you follow the recipe below to prepare an ointment of my devising. This should ease your symptoms and help you get rid of any and all parasites. And that's it. It's this thing, I just realized. Alright. So I was looking at the lore and then the casebook. And then home of the infected man. The man who died and turned to a monstrous creature. That's the one I'm interested in. Southern or northern, this place. Moorland Road between Higgs Lane and Benevolent Tides Road. So Moorland. So it's on Moorland Road. And it says that it is between Higgs and Benevolent Tides. That's Higgs. Oh, there it is. So it's like right here. Okay. Let's go see what this man who turned into a monster was about. I think that's the first time we've heard of something like that happening. So if I come here, I'll be able to transport over to it. Like, so then does that mean he actually turned into one of those sea monsters? Or I mean, I guess anything's possible in this world, considering how crazy things can get, and there's a lot of sense of supernatural nonsense in the story already. So I guess it's not the craziest thing to imagine a person actually turning into one of those monsters. But I'm not sure if I should take it literally. Because, like, the fact that the doctor just talked about it so calmly, just like, yeah, he turned to one of them wild beast things, one of those creatures of the deep, yeah. Very strange, very disturbing. Just like, I'm sure, yeah. Alright, so he lives somewhere on this road. Oh, wrong direction. You say he lives on Moorland? So I need to turn around. No, that's Colony. So this is Moorland. Got it. Alright. Infected man's residence. Okay. Crap. Bumble. Where are you is? Oh. There you go. I was going to say Bumble Cakes, but I just ended up saying Bumble, so... Okay, whatever. Liz's secret book. Bad dreams again. The thing under the floor keeps scratching. I told Mom, and she said it were rats. Dad told off John for playing with slimes near the hole, but it wasn't him. I told Dad about the thing who lives in the basement, and he punished me too. Tonight I saw the head looking from the hole and cried. It comes at night and wants to do bad things to me and John. Why don't Mom and Dad believe me? I was so tired from not sleeping that I couldn't watch the hole. And today I feel so bad my belly hurts. My mouth tastes like slimes. Mom and John say they feel bad too. Even now I hear it scratching. Okay.
Every kid's childhood dream. I wanted a toy like that too once.
See if I can make. Nope. Okay. This place is so freaking wet. The idea of gunpowder from this wet place being helpful sounds unlikely, but it's okay. That's an oddly suspicious lump. It reminds me of a body. Stop. Oh, I thought I saw something over here. Sarah, upstairs? Yes. Let's go upstairs first. Alright, so it sounds like we have kids. Kids were having nightmares. Seeing things. Parents didn't believe them. Shoot. Dang it. Oof, he falls like a rag doll. I'm glad we didn't do, oh, come on. Ugh. Wait, so... Okay. Let me make sure of something. Okay, so the suicide stuff is still there. Alright. So I shouldn't have to do... I should not have to go back to that other place. So it's like straight ahead of me? So it's like right there where it looks a bit. There we go. Alright, and we're back. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Be on the lookout for some alcohol. What's this?
Weeks have passed since this food was cooked. The slime stinks even worse than the bodies.
So what is this slime? Ooh, we got an ooze sample. I wonder if we could take that to the university and have it looked at. I don't see anything else around. Let me do one more quick check. We have suspicious slime. We have a bed. People dead. Food. Seems to be about it. More? I wish they didn't take so much damage. Jeez. Like, they really mess you up. Okay, so I'm not finding any more clues right now. And apparently, again, this is the house of a man who turned into a monster. Let's see. What? All right. So in bed, weird slime creature from somewhere. Is taking life. It's like nothing else. Okay. Let's see if there are any other places that warble. Let me see. Let's look at the note. Can't bear. That's a suicide note. Bad dreams. I saw the head from the hole and cried. Comes at night. Couldn't sleep. My belly hurts when I taste like slimes. Every now and even now I hear scratching. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a hint of where else we should be able to find like that warbling. Where did the kids sleep? Oh, there you go. All right, let's figure out what happened.
Liz! John! You... to me?
No matter how bad I feel, I have to go to work. Why can't you understand that?
Okay.
Time to figure this out.
What? This is such a weird order of events. So, right now, I'm thinking... Father's like, no matter how bad I feel, I have to go to
No matter
work.
how bad I feel, I have to go to work.
Mother's just
Why
like
can't you understand that?
starting to freak out. What's wrong with me?
Liz! John! You. What is happening to me?
And then they all just lost it. Oh dang, no? Cause that's the woman coughing. I don't think. Because that made some sense to me. He's on his way to work. They all start going crazy. And then suddenly, they all lost it. Because these are the... What is happening? I can't tell what's happening right now. So is it that they started downstairs and they were sleeping? Because right now, these are the kids and the mother. And he's walking away just like, it doesn't matter, I have to go to work. Maybe, I don't think, that doesn't make sense. Because see, is the father downstairs? Or is the father here right now? And it looks like, no, it looks like to me, the father leaves, goes to work, Liz and John are the kids. I'm guessing that's maybe, weirdly enough, is this one. I don't think that makes any sense. He has to go to work and then suddenly
No
they're
matter how
going
bad
crazy?
I have to go to work.
Liz! John! You. What is happening to me?
Really?
Beast crawled from the sunken basement at night and infected the family. After a short incubation period, they turned into monsters too.
Okay. Is that all evidence? Yes. Alright. Alright, we can leave this place. Time to report back to the doctor. So, creatures crawl from the sunken basement and infected the whole family. After a short incubation period, the disease turned into monsters themselves. I had to tell Dr. Grant. Okay, so he's at the hospital. I'll just come there. So we have one where the guy was seeing monsters and killed one. And I think he also said that there was one like crawling on him or something like that. and then one where a monster infected them and eventually resulting in all of them dying. Alright, let's go to the doctor. So,
I checked the house of the diseased man, Bells. His family has turned into those creatures too.
Huh. Fascinating. Did you discover the source of the contamination?
A creature emerged from their sunken basement and transformed them. I think its vomit is contagious.
If so, we must quarantine it. Those Lethian revenants are a huge threat. This city could not survive an epidemic like that.
What did you call them?
Lethian revenants. Oh, you may thank the university professor for the beast's unwieldy names.
I called into the shop of your patient. Unfortunately, he committed suicide.
Oh, I wish I could say I was surprised. Sorry for wasting your time.
It wasn't entirely a waste. I found some evidence that sheds light on the origin of those creatures.
For what it's worth, Professor Westerbrook calls them Stygian harvesters. But what is it you found?
Your patient's diary. His dreams became too real, too confronting. He tried to stay awake using stimulants, but those Stygians appeared near him when he slept, as if they were leaking from his nightmares.
A psychic phenomenon or manifestation. How unnerving. I'm afraid he's not the only one suffering from such dreams.
I found your studies rather interesting, Dr. Grant. Got more places to search?
What dedication. Thank you. Your findings have been a rich resource for the scientific cause. I've got 2 more places for you. More dangerous, one with huge monstrosities, but I'll prepare a comparable reward.
Just what am I getting myself into?
One of Oakmont's largest stores was closed after the flood hit. A looter tried to break in, but his thievery was, shall we say, interrupted. He was set upon by a huge wild beast and hardly made it out. The question is, with the building locked up tight, how did that creature get in?
What about the place with more manageable creatures?
Well, there's a restaurant here with a bad reputation, not for its food, but for women disappearing. The police found nothing. I treated the partner of one missing girl. He arrived here severely injured and told me about the jumping maws.
He was at the restaurant too, I suppose.
Indeed. And what's curious is the place is still open.
That's crazy.
Please investigate and find out how that's possible.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna go into all that yet. Oh, we got first aid kit. Nice. I think in that case, let's get back to here. So the meeting's taking place in a flooded. I think once we talk to this guy and deal with this situation, that is where we're going to stop. So I think I already set this up on my map. Yeah, it's this. All right, cool. So yeah, we're gonna go over there, talk to that guy, and that's where we're gonna end it. It's kind of sad how the dude sees these situations of these people succumbing to this illness and, you know, dying horrible deaths and all that stuff as just mere scientific phenomena, not as, you know, people literally having their joys ripped or having their lives ripped from under them. He just like, wow, fascinating. Oh, I'm not surprised he committed suicide. That makes sense. It's like, can you show just a little bit of humanity in the fact that these are families, these are people who had loved ones that are now dead because of these horrors? I like science as much as the next guy, but geez. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Okay, so this guy is actually expecting Fred to show up, not me. So we're gonna have to be careful.
Find something you like.
He might try and murder us. Plus, again, these are the same people who kidnapped Professor Doe in the first place. So... I still don't know why homie thinks this is a good idea. It's like, oh yeah, I can totally talk to one of the higher-ups of the organization that kidnapped her in the first place. That makes sense. That's like finding out someone you're looking for was kidnapped by a mob boss. And you're like, oh yeah, I can just talk to the mob boss directly and ask for, you know, information on who they kidnapped and where they are. That makes sense. Alright, so it should be... Go this way. And then this way. Is it that? Maybe. There. Cool. Oh crap. Dang. I should have come more ready. Yay! So it let me start at the closest. Alright. So I need to come more prepared. Let's try the shotgun. Oh, they killed an Innsmouth. I'm gonna clear this place out before I do anything. Don't see anyone else. And I'm not being shot at. Alright, I think we're good. Get out, leave now. Okay, let's start investigating. Do this methodically. Alright.
This isn't Evernote. The killer knew what he was doing. A clean strike, and deep.
If you're just gonna lead me to another body, I kind of noticed it was another body. It's okay. Translation notes. CAXXIV. The one savior will seal the gates. NEXMMCIII. Hundreds will fall while one succeeds. AMU MCXXI. The will of the one will break the cycle. DML LXXII. For there can be only one. JRT XCVI. One to pass through. Why are you going crazy? Let's go back downstairs. I want to start the investigating. I don't want to miss too much. That's the guy I killed. Note of warning. We have warned you, yet you still returned. This is our final message. Go back underwater or die. Reed Heights is under our protection. The police won't help you. No one will.
This is an Evernote. Ah, jeez. Poor bastard.
Okay. Oh! Eels! Okay. I didn't think the water was that deep. Okay. Good to know. Don't go in there. Jeez, okay.
Ah, this is an Evernote.
What was that? I don't hear anything else nor see anything else. Like, I know this place is creaky AF, but like... So they knocked the door down. We're probably gonna have to piece together what happened here. Okay. I'm not seeing anything else, oddly enough. Oh, there we go. To Professor Doe. Dear Professor Doe, I appreciate your quick response. It's unfortunate that meeting in person wouldn't implicate us both. Your hallucinations do indeed sound unusual, and the asylum hacks wouldn't be able to make any sense of it. But I can. Just recently, I've read about a certain phenomenon that contains commonalities to these visions. At a later date, I will inform you about my findings. Keep me updated about any new fits you experience. And please, stay safe. It is absolutely paramount that you do. Kind regards, EB. So, Evernote was trying to help, supposedly, the professor. Or at the very least, wanted to make sure no harm came to the professor. So, One Savior. Evernote has studied a number of occult texts where the One Savior has been a recurring theme. Blackwood Doe correspondence. Blackwood talked to Professor Doe about the nature of her visions. Not the first, not the last. The attackers left a note saying they're willing to kill again and that Reed Heights is under their protection. I'm not seeing anything connecting those ideas. I might be lazy and just start clicking things around. But I'm not seeing anything behind him. Don't go into eel-infested waters. You'll get murdered. Yeah, no, there's probably... I wouldn't say there's probably a lot I'm missing, but at least one thing. I'm surprised there's nothing in that office. There definitely shouldn't be. Hey, so that's where all these books lying open? Maps again. Here we go.
Someone shot this place up good.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Someone shot this place up good.
That's another hint. Here we go. Alright, let's see what happened.
Mr. Blackwood, we're under attack.
Okay.
I surrender. Take me, and let my people leave.
The Imperial Wizard's gonna deal with you, Blackwood.
Oh, so they took him.
Maybe they'll finally get it. The Order ain't welcome in this part of town.
Time
The
to figure
orders?
this out.
So these are people who are against the Lord of the Woods, blah, blah, blah. So... he's coming, telling the Blackwood, hey, we're under attack. Kills that guy. Blackwood is in here. He's with another one of his guys, and this is Blackwood.
I surrender. Take me, and let my people leave.
Drag him downstairs. They still have this guy. Let's go up here.
The Imperial Wizard's
And then I
gonna
think it's
deal
this
with you,
one.
Blackwood.
They hang him, and then
Maybe
just
they'll
like this
finally
is
get
a
it.
warning
Order ain't
for
welcome
any
in
further
this
people.
part of town.
The meeting place was attacked. Evernote was carried off while his escort's bodies were left as a warning.
Yeah. Is that all evidence? Yes. Cool. So let's look at the Mind Palace. The meeting place was attacked. None of the bodies matched Evernote's photo, so he must have been taken by the attackers. Perhaps I could piece together who they were and where they could be headed. Okay. Evernote has studied a number of occult texts where the one savior has been a recurring theme. Let's see. Hooded Massacre. Evernote's party was brutally attacked by a group of hooded men. Blackwood begged for his men to be spared, but none were. Alright, Fish faces not welcome. The meeting places in Reed Heights fell under a well-organized assault. Evernote Blackwood was taken prisoner and his associates were massacred. The attackers did not fear the police, and this obviously wasn't their first act. They were hoods and used knives. Apparently, they are trying to keep the Innsmouthers away from the right side of tracks. I don't think these are connected. Yeah, that's what I thought. They didn't seem connected. So now I need to go to police archives to see if we can find any other crimes that match with people in specifically Reed Heights who want nothing to do with the Innsmouthers, and they're really organized, they're skilled, but crazy violent. And that is where we're going to pick it up next time. So let me do a good save. All right. So it seems like even though this priest guy is part of this cult, why would he want to help Professor Doe? And at the same time, some of the people he's working with are the Innsmouthers. Maybe, you know what, they did say that the Innsmouthers and those that interrupted the investigation are not of the same. So maybe the Innsmouthers who took the seal are those who are against the order? I'm not sure what to make of everything yet, so. Well, hopefully the next time we come back and we go into the police archives, we can find some information that'll clear some stuff up. So still a lot of questions. Still really interesting. So yeah, pick this up next time. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on next playthrough. Bye bye.